Hello everyone. Semantics studies meaning of words, phrases, clauses and sentences. So it means that semantic deals with meaning. In this lecture, we will learn how do we know meaning of words through sense relations. In one of my previous lecture, I discussed in detail that how do we know meaning of words through reference. So this lecture will be specifically focusing on sense relations. Let's discuss and learn today's lecture. The sense of an expression is its place in a system of semantic relationship with other expressions in the language. So we know meaning of words with other expression which exist in a language, not something that is outside of the language, like what happens in reference, when we know in referential theory, or when we know meaning through reference, because we use a linguistic expression and we know the meaning of that linguistic expression, something that exists in the real world or in imaginary world. While in sense relation, we know the meaning of words through other expression that exist in the language. So the first of these semantic relationship that we will mention is sameness. Sameness of meaning, what we call synonymy. An intuitive concept which will illustrate by example. I'll give example of this now. We will deal first with the senses of words in context. I'll give example now on next slide. You can see here we have some practice. Say whether the pair of words in the curly bracket in the sentences below have approximately the same meaning as stand for same meaning or different meaning. So D stand for different meaning. Let's practice with me. The first one. I almost fell over and I nearly fell over. So what do you think that the words in this curly bracket, almost and nearly, do they have like same meaning? Like nearly same meaning, approximately the same meaning, or different meaning? So I guess you will say same meaning, because almost and nearly have got same meaning. So we know the meaning of the word almost with other expression in a language, that is nearly. If somebody asks you that what does mean by almost, you can say them that it means nearly. So we know the meaning of one word with relationship with other word or with other expression that exists in the language. But it doesn't happen when we know meaning of words through reference or referential theory, because in referential theory we make a reference between a linguistic expression and an object or a thing that exists in the real world or imaginary world. Second example. It is likely that Raymond will hear tomorrow, and it is probable that Raymond will be here tomorrow. So what do you think? That likely and probable have same meaning or different? Yes, just think for a while. What do you think? If you answer that is same, so you are correct. So it means that if you want to know the meaning of words through, if somebody asks you that what does mean by the word likely, so you can tell them that it means probable. So probable and likely have got approximately the same meaning, not exactly the same meaning, but approximately the same meaning. Third example. Your gate pass doesn't seem to be quite vertical or upright. So now you can see that, do you think that the meaning of vertical and the meaning of upright are same or different? Just think for a while. Yes? What do you think? Yes, if you say that they have different meaning, that your answer will be incorrect. And if you say that vertical and upright have same meaning, then your answer is correct. Because vertical, right, and upright have got the same meaning. So if somebody asks you that what does mean by vertical, you can tell them that it means upright. Or if somebody asks you that what does mean by upright, you can tell them vertical. So we know the meaning of one word with the expression or words or other words that exist in the language. Fine. Now we have some more example here that. So number 4, that he painted the fireplace aquamarine or vermilion. So what do you think that aquamarine and vermilion have same meaning or different? If you say that they have got same meaning, that your answer will be incorrect, because aquamarine is a kind of blue color, right, or a bluish color, while it's a bright red color, vermilion. So you will say that they have got different meaning, right? So then if somebody asks you that what does mean by aquamarine, so you can't say that it means vermilion, then because your answer will be then incorrect. So they are different meaning. And I'll see you on Wednesday and Thursday. It's very much easy, very much simple. So the meaning of Wednesday is different than the meaning of Thursday. So they have got different meaning. So the first 3, almost and nearly, likely and probable, vertical and upright, they have got nearly or approximately same meaning. And aquamarine and vermilion and Wednesday and Thursday have got different meaning from each other. Got it? Now comment. We can talk about the sense not only of words but also of longer expression such as phrases and sentences. So on the previous slide here we focus and we just talk about the sameness that was restricted to words. But here they say that the sameness can be expressed not only through words but also through longer expression such as phrases and sentences. Let's learn. Here we have another practice. Intuitively, do the following pair mean the same or nearly same thing? Okay. What do you think? They do the following pair means the same or nearly the same things? Let's see. So, Rupert took off his jacket and Rupert took his jacket off. So, what do you think? The first pair. If you answer that they have the same meaning, so you are correct, because took off and took his jacket off have got the same meaning. Only object is placed between this phrasal verb, took off, took his jacket off. So same meaning. And Harriet wrote the answer down and Harriet wrote down the answer. Again, this pair have also got nearly same meaning because they have got same thing. Only a phrasal verb is separated here in the second one, and here it is not separated. And the third one, that bachelor prefer red hats. So girls with red hair are preferred by unmarried man. So again, these expressions have got nearly same meaning. Fine. Now comment, in some cases the same word can have more than one sense. It is possible that in some cases we may have one word, the same word, but it will have more than one sense. Let's see that how it's possible. For example, here we have some practice. Does the word bank have the same meaning in the following sentence pair or not? So I have an account at the Bank of Scotland and we steer the raft at the other bank of the river. So they have got different senses because here bank is referred to a financial building. I have an account, because we know from the context that bank mean financial building. And we steer the raft of the other bank of the river. So here we talk about bank river, near the bank, near the river side, because we know from the context from the steer and the raft. Second, that the DC-10 banked sharply to avoid a crash, right? So you see here that here bang is used as a verb. It has got a different sense. And I banged the furnace up with the coke last night. So again you can see that again here it is used as a verb in the fourth sentence, but with different sense. So it means that the word bang has got 4 different senses. When you go and check in dictionary, so you will get the meaning that one meaning of the bank is this, second is this, third is this, and fourth is this. Right? Now, comment. We use the term word here in the sense of word form. That is, we find it convenient to treat anything spelled with the same sequence of letters and pronounced with the same sequence of phoneme, distinctive sounds, in standard dialect as being as the same word. Thus, for example, we treat bang in the practice above as a single word with many senses, with at least 4 senses. This is the way most non-semanticists use the term word. So we mention this because some semanticists include almost all compiler of dictionaries would regard bank, for example, as several different words. So some of the lexicographers or we can say that who make dictionary will say that banks, there are 4 different words. They will consider the 4 senses of the bank as different words, while some will consider bank as a one word with 4 different senses. So in an ordinary dictionary, there are several different entries for the word bank, sometimes distinguished by a subscript, for example, bank 1, bank 2, etc. No confusion will arise from our relatively non-technical use of the term word. This matter will be taken up again when we discuss homonymy and polysemy in future lecture. So one sentence can have different senses too, as the following practice section illustrates. For example, it's very interesting. Write down 2 sentences bringing out clearly the 2 different meaning of the chicken is ready to eat. Right? So the sentence actually has 2 different senses. So the chicken is ready to eat. What will you write? Yes? So one of the sense of this, the chicken is ready to eat, will be that there is a chicken in front of you. Okay? A chick. You can see here. And this chicken is ready to eat. And the second, okay, that the chick is cooked and it is on the table and you are ready to eat that chicken. So the chicken is ready to eat has got 2 senses. And sense number 1, you can say there is a chicken and there are some grains in front of it and it's about to eat it. And the second is that the chicken is cooked, okay, for as a meal on the table and you are going to eat the chicken. So 2 different senses. Write down 2 sentences bringing out clearly the 2 different senses of he greeted the girl with a smile. Again, it has 2 different senses. Sense number 1, it can be that the person greeted the girl with a there was smile on the face of a person, of a boy. And in the second one, that he greeted the girl with a smile, there was smile on the face of the girl, not on the boy. He greeted the girl with a smile. So it can have the sense, okay, that the boy had smile on his face. And it has also the sense that the girl had smile on her face. So 2 different senses. Do likewise for he turned over the field. He turned over the field, so maybe that he was plowing in the field and he turned over the field. Might be that he was a pilot and he crossed the field. So again, two different senses of the sentence, he turned over the field. Comment on the relationship between sense and reference. The referent of an expression is often a thing or a person in the world, as we discuss. Whenever the sense of an expression is not a thing at all, in fact, it is difficult to say that what sort of entity the sense of an expression is. Intuitively, it is sometimes useful to think of a senses as a part of meaning of an expression that is left over when reference is factored out. It is much easier to say whether or not the two expressions have the same senses, like being able to say that the two people are in the same place without being able to say whether they are. So the sense of an expression is an abstraction, but it is helpful to note that it is an abstraction that can be entertained in the mind of a language user. When a person understands fully what is said to him or her, it is reasonable to say that the grasp of the sense of an expression he or she hears. So thank you so much. It was all about that how do we know meaning of words through sense relations. So please do subscribe and like the channel and provide your valuable comment. If you have any question, you can put your question in comment section. Thank you so much.